So are you saying we say Group 1, just fixtures again, like go back to the fixtures. Kerry, Louth, Cork, Mayo. Can you foresee any upsets there? Anything at all?
I think the first game in that group was absolutely pivotal for Louth. You sort of had a fair idea that the winner of that game would take third place, and the
Yeah,
fact that Cork edged that game, I think, would have been a big disappointment for Louth. Look, Louth will go down and they'll do what they done against Mayo.
yeah,
They'll drop off every kick out. They'll play 15 men inside their own 45. They'll look to frustrate Kerry, but I just think Kerry will know exactly what's coming. And I would say for 2 weeks they've been working on that. And if Kerry want to win the All Ireland, again, Kerry and Mayo both need to become more accustomed to breaking down these blanket defences and better at it as well. Because going back to the National League, there were certain times that Kerry struggled to break Mayo down. They struggled to break Roscommon down for long periods in Kerry. And that's something they struggled badly to break Armagh down, and Armagh probably should have got something out of that game. So Kerry will obviously have a lot of work to do on sort of breaking down that deep line defensive block, and if they can manage that at the weekend, it'll give them a degree of confidence going into the quarterfinal.
So yeah, I'd be interested from a Mayo perspective. Cork are going to do the exact same here, Stevie. And now it's in the Gaelic ground, so it's a big pitch here. So if this is in Castlegar, to be honest with you, I'd be more wary of that game, to be honest. Like, Cork obviously had a really good result against Louth the first day. It was very tight against Kerry. Like, Cork, they have athletes around the middle third that can really, really run. And they could cause Mayo a few problems here. I still think, look, I'll be interested to see, as you said there, the blanket defence, Louth and Cork will bring that. Be interested to see have Kerry and Mayo learned the last couple of weeks, especially Mayo. I know. Go on, sorry.
Just thinking the Kevin Walsh connection to Cork as well.
Me too.
We know Mayo very well, from his Connacht days with Galway, and obviously he'll have his homework done in Mayo, and that's a huge advantage to have someone with that sort of level of what you would call squad knowledge, and there's no question about it that if you're going into a game blind and relying on video and relying on word of mouth from other coaches and teams, it's not as effective as having that sort of first-hand ground experience of them,
Yeah, look, I think these two games are going to be tight, Stevie, to be honest with you. I said before, Kerry aren't firing all cylinders here. It's in Portlaoise. Louth, as you said, the coaching from Devon and Mickey Hart, they've really improved the last couple of years. I think they will cause Kerry some issues here. Still think Kerry will squeeze by maybe with 2 or 3 points, but I still feel the same with Mayo and Cork here. I think Cork are going to give Mayo some problems here with the blanket breaking out. Huh?
Kerry's Achilles heel over the last number of weeks has probably been their lack of size around the middle of the field and their ability to win primary ball. And now they're big size. They have a lot of around that middle third, and they'll bring Grimes out into that middle third, and they'll be competitive, and just as long as they don't go into a malfunction on their own kickouts, because Kerry do like to press the kickout, so hopefully they don't just do a malfunction that they had in the Leinster final, and that just completely obliterated the game as a contest then,
Yeah, I know this. You said about Dublin. I could have egg on my face here. I think Kerry are waiting to be beaten here in terms of. I don't think they'll get past the quarterfinal here. I really don't. I think they'll be gone by the quarterfinal. I know. I may regret saying that now.
Igniting a few fires there, boy.
There's no time in history, or looking back through the last 20, 30 years, that a defending team has such a poor league, league performance, and then went on, and the dismantling Mayo have did against them in the first round as well. They just haven't. All their players, I said this before, all their players are playing around 5 out of 10 compared to what they were last year, 8 out of 10 in terms of Tadhg Morley, even Gavin White, Jim O'Connor, Jack Barry haven't been firing all cylinders in midfield. The loss of David Moore, still haven't unearthed any new players in terms of squad. As you know this as well, Stevie, from a coaching perspective, if you don't unearth a few new players into a squad, it becomes a virus within the setup where there's no competition or not enough competition to bring.
Players get comfortable mentally, physically, the whole lot, they get comfortable.
Yeah. They arrived back late this year in terms of the training from the holiday.
Yeah.
It's a shortened season. Look at Jacko came in the first year, did his stuff, got a reaction out of the players, but second year syndrome here. I just can't see it. I really can't. But anyway, I could have egged my face here, but we'll see. We shall see.